So let's start right at the top with something that I think a lot of people got excited about this week. It's been teased about for quite some time. Coach Pearl has talked about that there was a game that was being worked on to be scheduled for his basketball team for this upcoming season in Birmingham, and now we know what it is. The Auburn Tigers will take on the Purdue Boilermakers in Birmingham at the BJCC. I forget the rest of its title, but the big arena in Birmingham this year, December 21st, 2024, with a return trip scheduled to Indianapolis. So 2 neutral site games for both of these teams, not at their respective home courts, but will be on December 20th, 2025. This is a big time matchup between 2 great programs in basketball. I have to think, Jared, this got you excited when you heard this.
Yeah, I mean, well, I always go scared first because you want that out of conference. You want that out of the SEC is so tough. You're like, oh, give me the gimme games in the non-conference. But from a fan perspective, I mean, it's Purdue, and
Yes.
they've been dominant. Now they are losing their big guy, but I think they'll stay. I think they'll stay very, very. Yeah, I know, right? I think they'll stay a good program. It's going to be fun. You mentioned 2 prominent programs. How crazy is that to say that about Auburn? I mean, 10 years ago we couldn't have said that. So, yeah, I mean that's a marquee matchup. That's going to be fun for the fans. Are you going to go? You think you'll?
Here's the problem. Here's the problem I have, Jared, and you know this as we live in the near vicinity of each other. I like to go to that Atlanta game every year that they've been playing, and it's not been announced yet. And this makes me think this is going to replace it. That's not a news item, folks.
I agree with you. Good point. Yeah.
It's just a feeling I'm getting having covered this stuff for way too many years now. To answer your question, I would say if the Atlanta game is not going to happen this year, then this would be my next best ticket. Because let's be honest, Jared, it is expensive to go to Neville Arena and watch the Tigers at home. You have a better chance of getting a ticket for a reasonable price at one of these larger arenas on, at a neutral site game such as the BJCC. So,
well, you're right. That's a good point. Yeah, you have to know somebody to get reasonable price tickets in Auburn. Other than that, outside of that, you're paying a crazy amount. You're right.
Well, I know a few people, but they ain't helping me out any. So I apparently know the wrong people.
You need to find different people then. That's the thing. Yeah.
Well, it sounds like I need to get rid of you then because I know you, so you're not helping me out.
All right. Well, I can't help you. I have no ticket to give. But yes, if you got rid of me for that reason, I would understand.
Well, all right. Regardless of getting rid of you or not, I know we're both excited about these 2 matchups coming up. Just the name power alone is going to be really exciting. So we'll continue to look forward to that this year and the next year.